measuring the marigold. You and your arithmetic, you'll probably go far. Inchworm, inchworm, measuring the marigold. Seems to me you'd stop and see how beautiful they are.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, what a beautiful day. Those of you that know, that was Danny Thomas, and he was singing Inchworm. Not Danny Thomas, that was Danny Kaye. Forgive me there. From, what was that? Oh my goodness, I had this all on top of my head. Now I'm going crazy. I'm drawing a blank. I can't believe it. Probably people are screaming at the screen. It's from this. Hans Christian Andersen. There it is. It's from Hans Christian Andersen. That was Danny Kaye, Inchworm. Great intro song for us. It's a beautiful day. We all need to take time and stop and notice the beautiful things that God has given us in this amazing world that we're living in. Anyway, I'm your host, Sheriff P, and this is the Grace Christian School Weekly Roundup. This is where you can come to learn about all the amazing things that are going on and have gone on this wonderful campus we call Grace Christian School. Welcome to Kimberly and Debbie. Good to see you guys tuning in. We're already at 25 viewers. I'm glad that many of you are here. Yesterday, I have to tell you, we had an outstanding in-service. It was amazing. Over my years in education, I have been to a number of in-services. And yesterday we had Jerry Brooks here. And his in-service was so timely and so perfect for all of our teachers. I've had nothing but positive responses back from all of them. It exceeded my expectations by 1,000%. Teachers were extremely happy and gave us a lot of great learning tools that we're going to be able to put into place. There's a picture with a couple of the teachers taking a picture with Jerry. Those of you that you know Jerry is an educator, or how does he say it? An educator from Kentucky. And he has an Instagram page with over 75,000 followers, a Facebook page with over 1 million followers. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful day. So I put the in-service we had with him up all the way up there with Harry Wong. And he was a great speaker, too, that really got engagement. And you could see everyone paid attention from the moment that the in-service started to the moment it ended. It was a great thing. So thank you, parents. I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm glad that you're all here with the weekly roundup. And good morning to all of you there. Vivian, good morning. Good to see you out there. I'm happy there. Heidi, good to see you out there. I hope all of you are having a great day. Now, I'm getting some thumbs up too. That's excellent. Re-enrollment is going on. We are in the final days of re-enrollment. And what that means is you have the opportunity to re-enroll your child for next year. You also have the opportunity to re-enroll, or not re-enroll, but enroll for the first time your siblings for next year. So this is for all grade levels. I want to remind you, for preschool, TK, kindergarten, 8th grade, anywhere in between, you need to get your re-enrollment numbers in, or your things, because on February 1st at midnight, we open the queue to all of those families who have gone on tours with Mrs. Mullaney. All those parents have listened on the fish and tried to enroll. They're sitting in a queue waiting until February 1st. So if a class fills up, it'll be closed and no one new will be able to come in and re-enroll in that. So if you're sitting at home and you haven't re-enrolled, or you started the process and it's sitting there pending and you haven't officially finished, I encourage you to get that done today so that we can secure your spot for next year. If you're stuck or have a problem, reach out to Mrs. O'Rue, K-O-Rue, K-O-R-U-E, at gcsr.org. She'll be more than happy to help you get through this. This is to all the little preschoolers out there. The Roadrunner ride is coming, and yes, it's going to be a jungle out there. We have a safari theme. This is their alternative to Race for Grace, where they get to bring their scooters and their bikes, and they ride around and they raise funds just similar to what we do for race running. They do on their scooters and tricycles and bikes. And you know what else they get to do? They get to decorate them. They get to decorate them in a jungle theme this year. And our National Junior Honor Society comes out and helps them. And it is a super fun morning. Parents come and watch, and it's a fun-filled time. If you don't have a preschooler, find one, sponsor them, and come on out and watch and cheer them on. I guarantee you, you will have a wonderful time. Michelle, good morning. And Debbie, yes, that was awesome. His videos are terrific. They are very, very wonderful. And you can't beat a good Jerry Brooks video. Variety show is coming. I encourage all of you to get your videos in. We don't have a lot of videos. This is going to be a short variety show. Right now, we only have 10 videos. And if it comes out to be 10 or 12 videos, and that seems the number it's going to be, we're still doing the variety show. It's still going to premiere. And we are going to honor those people who turned in their videos and shown us their special talents. And what it will do is I think we're going to reflect on possibly bringing the talent show back to how it was a long time ago. We used to do it only every other year, and then we did a different thing in the opposite year, like a science, arts, and craft festival. And I think we might go back to that. So get your videos in. They're due by this Friday. Please, we'd love to display your video on the virtual video variety show. Hey, you know what? Valentine's Grams, they are out there. Yum fundraiser is going on through C's. You can order chocolate to send to your loved ones. Husbands, send it to your wives. Wives, send it to your husbands, your grandparents, anything. This is out there. And let me enlarge this QR code like I did last time for you. There, if you just take a picture of that QR code right there, you'll be able to go directly to our site and be able to order chocolate. Now, for our kids, we have this wonderful thing going on. It's Valentine's Grams, and this flyer is going out to all of them, and you have the opportunity to purchase these. They are being sold by our junior high National Junior Honor Society, and we heard you loud and clear. Instead of giving candy out and additional sugar and things like that, our junior high came up with these amazing bracelets that they're going to get. I believe there's 9. I say collect all 9. They have different Bible verses on. Here's one from Matthews, Romans, Jeremiah, Ephesians, and another Ephesians verse. These are wonderful. Your kids will get this, and you have the opportunity. You will get a sheet of grams, and your child, or you can write notes on the back. You can take them, send them to your kids, and they don't even know about it. And you get it, but this helps National Junior Honor Society. And it's a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day. We are up to over 30 visitors already, and I can't thank all of you enough for tuning in. Race for Grace is right around the corner. And our corporate sponsors we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks to sign up, to help us, and it helps the school. And in turn, for our big corporate sponsors, I like to talk about them on the weekly roundup. Justin Rouse, who's one of our parents, many of you know him. He has Pyramid Security Solutions, and he does cameras and alarms in major businesses. If Bank of America, Chase Manhattan, big corporations, if you have a small business even, and you need a security system, please reach out to Justin. He is the man. He is currently going through all of our cameras right now at school, and we're upgrading to a whole new state-of-the-art AI system that is just outstanding. I've talked to Cypress PD about it. They are thoroughly impressed with the system that we've got going in. And then we've also had a dad come up to me last week and said, hey, I was looking at some of the new cameras that you're installing and the technology. Boy, you guys are taking it to the extreme and really, really setting the bar high. And that's because of Pyramid Security Solutions with Justin Rouse. He is an amazing person. If you want more information on Pyramid Security and you have security needs for your business, please reach out to Justin. I didn't put his phone number up here, but I just want to find out from him which number he wants me to post. But he is outstanding.
Hey, it could explode at any minute. Get out of the house. Go across the street.
Evacuate the area.
Hello, parents. Welcome back to 60 Seconds to Survive. Last week we started our series by showing you clips of the Northridge earthquake that took place over 3 decades ago. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to show you the different things that we do to prepare for disasters of all different types here at Grace Christian School. Hopefully, you can take some of these things that we're doing here at school and implement them in your home so that you will have a safer environment. And you're going to find, while you're planning for one thing, if something else happens, the planning that you did over here will help you for what unexpectedly happens over here. In every one of our classrooms, we have this handy Home Depot bucket in case you want to start a project. But no, the project might be going to the bathroom. So along with the bucket in every classroom is this toilet lid. Inside every bucket is a roll of toilet paper, because you know the job isn't done until you complete the paperwork. And we have these bags that we line the toilet with, so that when someone is done doing their business, we can seal it up. And then inside every clean bucket, the buckets are clean to start with, is a bag of treats. And basically what these treats are is these are Crunch Bars, Oat Crunch Bars, and they're designed if we have to shelter in place. It's something that we can munch on in case someone needs to level out their blood sugar. We also have fruit snacks that we keep in the classroom. So if we're in a shelter-in-place situation for a long period of time, we have that. Now you're thinking, I know, well, you know what? This is going to make you thirsty. Well, inside every classroom, if we walk over here, we have 2 cases of water. And that is extremely helpful, because many experts tell you the number one thing that you are going to need in the middle of a disaster, especially if it's an earthquake or some other type of disaster where you're sheltered in place, it's going to need to be water. We saw that during the recent COVID pandemic. The 2 hot ticket items were toilet paper and water. You couldn't find those anywhere. So inside every classroom, we have water, along with others that I'm going to show you throughout, and we have toilet paper. So this is the first step that we do in preparing our classrooms to be ready in case there's a disaster. Hopefully you can do the same thing at your home. I'll see you next week on our next series of 60 Seconds to Survive. Have a great day, parents.
Well, that was our 60 Seconds to Survive. You can get those buckets at Home Depot. You can use toilet paper for the liners for your bucket. You can use just trash bags that you pick up, industrial strength, so you can tie it off. And that's something handy to have. I did have somebody who watched the video comment, hey, well, you have a sink in there. What do you need the water for? Well, if it's just a shelter in place, we can utilize the faucets in the classrooms so they can get a drink. But if it was an earthquake and pipes were shattered or something, we want to make sure that we have fresh water for you. So that was this episode of 60 Seconds to Survive. And next up is the cooking class with the kitchen ladies, the lunch ladies. That starts today. I was talking to Miss Sandy, and she told me they still have 2 openings available, which is unheard of. Last time it was packed, and this time they have 2 openings. And if you would like your child to do the cooking class, contact the office, talk to Ms. Wolfner, 714-761-5200, and you can get your child signed up today, and they can get the information over to Miss Sandy for after school today so that they can go to cooking class with the kitchens ladies. They have some great things in store to teach them about this time. Carline, I brought this up to all of you last week about the placards, making sure you have the placards with you so that teachers know what car to put our children in, and I want to thank you. They said they saw 100% improvement on placards going in cars. So thank you very much on behalf of the entire staff out there at Carline. We greatly appreciate it. It makes things go so much quicker. If you don't know what I'm talking about, every one of you received a placard when you signed up for school, and you have to have that placard. It has your last name, and it also has the grade levels that your child is in, so that our teachers are able to easily find your child and get them into your car, and it makes for a smooth car line. A couple weeks now, I've been asking if you know of somebody who might be interested in working in our maintenance department to please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to them. It can be either a full-time or part-time gig. I'm extremely flexible on the hours that you're able to work, and I just encourage you to give me a call here at the office at 714-761-5200. You can ask for myself or Mrs. O'Rue, and I'd love to talk to you. We'd love to get you on. We need one more part-time or full-time person to help us keep the campus looking amazing like all of you like to see. Well,
this brings us to the end of another weekly roundup. It's hard to believe this is the 19th roundup this school year. The year is flying by. We have the 100th day of school coming up here very, very shortly. And re-enrollment is ending, and we're starting to look forward to next year. A lot of things. And today in our administrative staff meeting, we were talking about graduation. We're talking about the preschool graduation that's coming up. We're talking about 8th grade graduation. I know Mrs. Painter and Mrs. P is going to be sending out information about the graduation, where they're going to be held, what time. There's some exciting things going on that you're going to want to pay attention from those teachers and directors on upcoming graduation. So it's a fun time. Well, parents, it looks like we might be in for a little bit of rain today and then some nice weather in the 70s and 80s for the weekend. I can't thank you enough for sending your kids to Grace Christian and for entrusting us to partner with you in developing the future leaders of this great country. I just ask that you continue to pray for all of the staff members here. We'll continue to pray for you, and together we can make amazing things happen and create fully devoted followers of Christ. Well, until I see you later, may God bless the trails you ride. Have a great day, everyone.
2 and 2 are 4. 4 and 4 are 8. 8 and 8 are 16. 16 and 16 are 32. 2
Inchworm, measuring the marigold. You and your arithmetic, you'll probably go far. Inchworm, measuring the marigold. Seems to me you'd stop and see how beautiful they are.